Bezos isn't launching himself into space, he's on the hunt for another trophy property to add to his already impressive real estate portfolio. Earlier this year, the Amazon founder reportedly acquired a 14-acre compound in Hawaii for a whopping $78 million in a mysterious deal. More on that later, which brought the value of his real estate holdings to an astronomical $578 million, if not more. The billionaire has picked up several properties in his home state of Washington, a number of New York City apartments, a few sprawling estates in California, a ranch in Texas, and a number of places in Washington, D.C. Below, we've rounded up all of the homes the entrepreneur owns in the U.S. so far. 1998. Several years after Bezos founded Amazon, he put down $10 million for what has largely been his primary residence over the past few decades. It compromises two homes measuring 20,600 square feet and 8,300 square feet respectively, situated on about 5.3 acres in the exclusive Medina neighborhood of Seattle. Bill Gates also owns a home there. In 2010, the Albuquerque native invested $28 million to renovate the property. That same year, Bezos reportedly bought the property next door, a 24,000 square foot house that came with an additional 5 acres. The two-door style home was listed for $53 million at the time, but it is unclear what the billionaire ended up paying for the purchase. Bezos still owns this massive compound. 1999. The following year, Bezos reportedly paid Sony music executive Tommy Mottola $7.65 million for 3 units in a building called The Century in Manhattan's Lincoln Square neighborhood. At the time, it was believed to be used as a pied-à-terre for Bezos and his then-wife Mackenzie, as well as for his parents Miguel and Jacqueline Giza Bezos. More than a decade later, in 2012, it was reported that he paid $5.3 million for another adjacent 1,725 square foot unit. 2004. Bezos scaled up his portfolio with the purchase of Corn Ranch, a property located just north of Van Horn, Texas. Though it's unknown how much Bezos paid for the sprawling 30,000-acre property, he bought the home from attorney Ronald Stasny, who reportedly spent millions renovating the gray stucco one-story main house originally built in the 1920s. Stasny added a spa in the bathroom, remodeled the kitchen, updated the tile floors, and refinished the porches, he told the Wall Street Journal. Corn Ranch now serves as the base of operations for Blue Origin, the aerospace company that Bezos founded in 2000. 2007. The tech magnate then set his sights west, snapping up a Spanish-style mansion in Beverly Hills for $24.45 million. The 11,891 square foot home features a total of 7 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. This includes a separate guest house, and is said to boast a number of outdoor amenities, including a greenhouse, a lighted tennis court, a swimming pool, fountains, and a 6-car garage. Bezos still owns and has expanded upon this property. 2016. Bezos made a big move to Washington, D.C. in late 2016, snapping up 2 sprawling mansions measuring a combined 27,000 square feet for $23 million. Built in 1914, one of the massive homes was previously the site of the Textile Museum and was recorded as one of the largest houses in all of D.C. According to the Washington Post, which Bezos owns, the billionaire purchased the property with plans to convert the 2 adjacent structures into one single-family home so that the Bezos family could use it during their visits to the city. It is located in the Colorama neighborhood, which has also been home to the Obamas, Ivanka Trump, and Jared Kushner. In 2018, it was reported that Bezos was planning a $12 million renovation on the place, including the addition of a garden room to one of the 2 structures. 2017. The next year, Bezos expanded his Beverly Hills compound with the purchase of the $12.9 million home next door to the Spanish-style mansion he bought in 2007. While details of the house are scant, the Los Angeles Times reports that the structure measures 4,586 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 6 full bathrooms. The property features a gated semicircular drive and a picturesque swimming pool shaded by mature trees. 2019. The New York City building where Jeff Bezos has purchased numerous units. The Amazon founder splurged on a trio of Manhattan apartments overlooking Madison Square Park in early 2019, paying a total of $80 million. The Wall Street Journal reported at the time that Bezos' over-the-top purchase could be one of the most expensive real estate transactions in New York City for the year. Ultimately, however, a $240 million Manhattan penthouse beat out Bezos' jaw-dropping purchase. The acquisition included a 3-floor, 10,000-square-foot penthouse with a grand ballroom, a 3-bedroom unit below that with high-end finishes, and an adjoining 4-bedroom pad with oversized windows on 3 of its 4 sides. 2020. The Blue Origin founder kicked off the year with the purchase of a second Colorama residence in Washington, D.C., for a considerably more modest $5 million. According to the Washingtonian, the mansion is located right across the street from his former textile museum home, leading to the speculations that his purchase was primarily made for privacy reasons, as the mansion has a direct line of sight into Bezos' mega mansion. In February, he paid a record $165 million for David Geffen's historic Beverly Hills mansion. The massive 10-acre estate includes a 13,600-square-foot Georgian-style main house, 2 guest houses, a nursery, and 3 hothouses, a tennis court, a swimming pool, expansive terraces, and a 9-hole golf course. The Grand Motor Court even has its own service garage and gas pumps. A notable feature of the main house is its antique wood flooring, imported from overseas and believed to be the very floor that Napoleon stood upon when he proposed to Empress Josefina. In April, Bezos bought a 4th unit in the Lux Madison Square Park apartment building where he'd snap up 3 homes the previous summer, dropping $16 million for a 3-bedroom unit adjacent to the 2 lower-level units from the original purchase. Although it was unclear at the time what Bezos' plans were for combining all 4 units, building permits were submitted in fall 2019, so it's likely the 4th acquisition was meant to be an addendum to the already grand Manhattan mega mansion. In July, Bezos built upon his Beverly Hills holdings by purchasing the property adjacent to Geffen's estate for $10 million, a considerably more humble abode that is still nonetheless luxurious by the average person's standards. Measuring 4,615 square feet, the 2-story traditional home features 3 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, French doors, 6 brick fireplaces, crown molding, and dark hardwood floors give the property a good amount of historic prestige, while an outdoor brick courtyard and vegetable and rose gardens complete the offerings. He still owns both of these properties. 2021. Bezos further invested in his Manhattan mega mansion in early spring, picking up a 23 million unit in the same historic building where he had already spent $96 million on 4 separate homes. This brought the square footage of his holdings in the building to more than 20,000 square feet. His latest purchase is a $78 million compound located on La Perouse Bay, a price tag that sets a record for priciest home on Maui. Though, in a rather unusual move, Bezos actually bought out the holding company that owns the land rather than purchasing the land outright. The property was never publicly listed, so little is known about it. But the property measures a whopping 14 acres and includes multiple structures, including a 4,500 square foot main house and a 1,700 square foot guest house, both of which were built in the Hawaiian plantation style. A wood-clad outdoor kitchen and deck just off the main house offer the perfect spot for entertaining and taking in the scenic views. There is also a 700 square foot pool overlooking the property's private white sand beach. Not a bad place for Bezos and his partner, Lauren Sanchez, to spend their time now that Bezos is stepping down as Amazon's CEO. So that was all. We hope you liked this video. Before leaving, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.